Well, I learned that, one, you do have to be 21 or older to take the class, which means we all qualify.
You just made it.
But you also got to take some prerequisites, too. Eventually, though, you will get to a course called Zymology, Fermentation Science, an upper-level biology class. I'm just going to call it Beer Brewing 101. It's basically the fancy name for the beer brewing class. Now, two biology professors, they started teaching this a few years ago. You're looking at Brewing Demo Day, where students learn the beer brewing process from start to finish. Each May for 3 weeks, 10 to 12 upper-level students start in the classroom learning about the science behind brewing and fermentation. Then eventually, the class visits local breweries. And then the instructors, they break out the school's equipment, everything that a real brewery has, just on a smaller scale. And the hope is they'll come out of this trained and qualified for jobs in the fast-growing industry of beer brewing. And today, actually a little bit later today, students will actually brew their own beer, and it's a process it takes some time.
It takes about 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours to make a batch, and then it's got to ferment for almost 2 weeks. And then it usually sits in a bottle for another 2 weeks or a keg for about a week. So about a month from start to finish.
Beginning batch is a mixture of grains called the mash, which they take the sugars from. Eventually, it all turns into beer. I tried some of the mash. It's kind of like a soggy, sweet oatmeal.
Oh.
Wasn't bad.
Gross.
Not great either. But eventually, all of that will become an IPA, which I think are pretty good. Now, the instructors, they want to turn this class eventually into a certificate program so they could add, marketing, business classes. So if someone wants to open their own brewery, they'd be qualified to do so. Unfortunately, though, because it takes so long to brew that batch of beer, I couldn't bring any back for you.
Man.
That just means we'll have to follow up on
Yes,
the
we'll have to follow up.
True.
All right.
We'll all follow up. We'll all go out there.
I'm in.